All right, let's walk through how to read this graphic novel. So this is page 5, which is technically the very first page of the book, and we are going to start at the top. We know that we are on Edmund Pettus Bridge, and then we have somebody saying, "Can you swim?" All right, so we see this big group of people walking along the side of the bridge. The response is apparently no. And then we have these guys who are talking. You can see this speech balloon kind of like bleeds into this panel. So then we read this panel, and then we read this panel, and we finished all of page 5. So we're going to flip over. We're going to read all of page 6 before we go to page 7. So we're going to start here in the top left. We're going to move to the right, and move down, move to the middle, and move to the bottom. That one's a pretty simple one. This next page, though, you have to pay attention to a few things. So we're going to start in the top left on page 7. This guy is very obviously calling over to this side of the page. So we're going to go from here to this panel. We're going to read the images and read the text here. And then you can see right here, there's a break in the frame. So we're going to go from here to this panel. And then we're moving into this panel. And then we are actually going to go into this panel because Troopers Advance means that this guy is yelling over to these people, well, technically talking to the troopers, but letting these people know that the troopers are about to advance, and then we finish up the page in this bottom right panel. So that's page 7. And then page 8 is a mess. Look at this. So technically we're going to start over here. We're moving here, we're moving here, we're moving here, and then we've got our tear gas that goes off, and then let's see, so technically the tear gas is still like rolling at this point, and so then we get into this big panel here. So you can see how like messy this page is, which signifies how messy the story is at the moment. And then we go to page 9. We're going to start in the top left, top right, and then it just fades into black. And then, this is my favorite part, boom, March. Woo! So, this is where, like, this is some of the background. This is where we're headed to. It's like the intro to a movie, right? So now we're starting March, book 1 by John Lewis, Andrew Aden, and Nate Powell. And so then start reading the story on page 12.